So, this is going to be another video because we have nothing to do because we're college students.
And it's snowing and everything is canceled.
And it's the first day of classes, so we have nothing to do.
Can't even study.
And we haven't made a video in a while. So we figured we would do another tag. And we're going to do the throwback tag.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So,
Fancy.
first question is, what year were you born in?
Well, maybe, wait, I was just thinking about this. What if I don't want people to know? Because then what if they, I was born in the 90s.
Oh my God.
I was born in 94. So,
I was born in 93, so in case you didn't get that, that was 94.
I hate you.
Okay. Do you have any pictures of yourself from when you were younger? Yes.
My picture, it's funny actually because I took a picture on my phone of a picture that my grandparents had of me in their house, but they have a bunch of pictures of me from when I was little. And I was like, I don't really have any pictures to show. I mean, at home I do, but it's always so hard to find them. So I just took a picture of the picture, and this is it.
Oh, so cute. And then my picture, I have less pictures than my sister because I was a second child.
That's terrible.
And they were, at that point, they were just like, all right, we get what a kid looks like. But here you can see me with my natural blonde hair in a ponytail when I didn't have enough hair to put it into a ponytail. Ding!
Cute.
So cute!
Oh my gosh.
All
right. Well, so pictures. Yay!
Yay!
I had chubby cheeks.
See, I was kind of a cute kid, and then at the age of 6, it went downhill extremely. And then by 15, it got better then. Puberty. Anyway.
Oh, I just showed that picture to somebody the other day. Who was it? I forget. Oh, to Dana. I showed a picture. And she was like, you really haven't changed much. And I was like, I know. It's chubby cheeks. It happens.
I did. Thank you, puberty. I love you. Anyway, what TV shows did you grow up watching?
Oh my gosh.
So many.
Just think of 90s Nickelodeon.
Blue's Clues.
That
was my shit. Blue's Clues.
Sesame Street, Blue's Clues.
This is pre-Dora too.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I actually have a friend whose name I won't mention, but she plays Paprika in Blue's Clues.
Which I'm nice and I've never brought up.
Yes, I know. But
something opened. Don't worry.
She played
Focused.
Oh my god, you clicked on an ad. Okay. But yeah, so she played Paprika in Blue's Clues. So it's kind of cool because I watched that and then I'm friends with
Paprika.
The girl who played Paprika.
I had
the
handy
awesome.
dandy notebook so I could follow along while watching. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up? Do you still want to be that? Well,
go ahead.
I wanted to be a singer, and I can't sing, so yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's going great.
Solo career soon?
My mixtape is gonna be out in a couple weeks. It's all good.
Oh my gosh, mixtape. Your age is showing. Nobody uses mixtapes anymore.
Anyway, what was your career?
Oh my gosh, I wanted to be so many different things. I wanted to be a vet. I wanted to be a marine biologist. I also wanted to be a singer, of course. It sounds like somebody's tapping on the window, but
we live on the third floor.
So that might be kind of weird if somebody was tapping on our... So yeah, what else did I want to be? Oh my gosh, I wanted to be
a vet at one point, but then I was like, I don't want to operate on animals.
No, I couldn't. I wanted to be... That's all I can think about at the moment. But
basically, every stereotypical, little girl thing, probably at some point. Except for a housewife.
I never wanted to be a princess or anything.
Yeah. I had princess stuff, but I was always...
Yeah.
I was more Meg. Hercules Meg than princess. I was a heroine.
Yeah. All right. Okay, next. I want to ask.
Okay.
What were your favorite toys to play with?
My Elmo, which she hates.
Hold. She still has. While she goes and gets that. I had what was it?
I had a Barbie dream house.
It was like that. Well, I know, when I was younger, I had that wheel. I feel like everybody had it. It was like that wheel with that really big arrow. and it was like a bigger wheel, and it had like this arrow, and it like spun, and then it made noises.
Something like that, yeah.
But I don't know. And then I had this Barney book. It was like interactive. Like it had you could like press the buttons on the side of the book. Like there'd be like a little duck, picture, and then in the book it'd
would make the sound.
It'd be like the
duck,
get
the sound,
the duck picture, and then yeah. I had that. Also, I had this really big bucket. It was like that big. It was yellow, and it's not really a toy. It's where I kept all my toys in. But I really like the bucket. I really like the bucket because I put stickers all over the outside of it, and so like I had so many stickers on the outside, and I had toys on the inside of this bucket. But half the time I would take the toys out of the bucket just so I could like sit in the bucket and like play.
Sorry, I just remembered a toy.
Go ahead.
First, this is my 20-year-old Elmo. She's scared of it.
It looks at me.
Okay, well, I dropped him at a bowling alley, so his eyes kind of spin. But he's here with me at college because last year when I
Sounds like The Exorcist.
That's ahead. Anyway. But when I didn't pack him at the beginning of last year, my mom started crying. So I was like, okay, look him with me. But then also Beanie Babies.
Oh my gosh, Beanie Babies.
I have 3 like giant bags still in my basement.
I had so many stuffed animals when I was younger.
And Spice Girls Barbie dolls.
I never had
I had
those.
all of them.
No.
I was Baby Spice.
Oh my gosh, Polly Pocket.
Yes.
I used to play with Polly Pocket.
I had like the little mall and then a car and
Littlest Pet Shop. I used to play with Littlest Pet. Mm-hmm.
I also had I had a Disney castle with moving train, and that was pretty sweet. Okay.
All right.
So
I see you, girl. Next.
Do you want to read it or?
What's the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing?
God. So many things.
She's like, what can I remember?
What haven't I blocked out of my memory? Let's see.
This is like making me very warm, this hot chocolate.
Yes.
It's warming my soul.
I remember that when I was 4, 5, my uncle gave my sister and I a big bin of just like beads that you would make into jewelry. But we never did. And my sister dared me to stick a bead in my nose. And then I had to go to the hospital to get it taken out.
Nice.
That's the pinnacle right there.
I had something. And now I can't remember. Well, I always hear the story about, it's not really embarrassing, I guess, but I guess I wanted my hair cut, right? And so my mom said that I went behind the door of my room and I had my little safety scissors. And she was like, you were oddly quiet, so I went and I looked for you, and she was like, I saw you're behind your door, and I came, and you were like this, and you're looking up at me, and you're like, what are you doing? And then I got
a haircut.
Set, and I was like, I'm cutting my hair, I don't know. So apparently that happened.
Alright, we don't have that, so... 3 songs you loved to listen to as a child.
Okay. I remember,
I never listened to Kids Bop. That's one thing that I've never listened to.
No.
I think we were too old for Kids Bop when Kids Bop came out, actually.
Yeah, no, I remember though I had, it was like, I had a Barbie, and it was like workout Barbie, and it came with like a mixtape or whatever, and I would put that on, and I remember I used to like listen to that and like dance to the mixtape thing or whatever. I remember that, I do, yeah.
Let's see, 18s, that's a good one.
I feel like that's even, I don't know, like that's, I don't know what they mean by like as a child, like
okay,
how old,
like
you know
10
and
under.
Yeah,
18's out. Aaron Carter, because I saw him in concert and I ran away to try and meet him.
How'd that work?
My mom didn't know I ran away until she got to the car. Moving on from that. Oh, but wait, do you remember, sorry. Okay, it was like the hit clips or something, and you would buy like 30 seconds of a song.
So familiar. Oh my god!
But it wasn't the whole song. You would buy like 30 seconds, and it was the coolest thing ever.
That sounds so familiar. I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yes. Okay.
What was one funny thing you dressed up as for Halloween when you were younger?
My parents dressed me as a mouse for my first or second Halloween. I wasn't big enough to be dressed.
I was a typical like pumpkin, and
I was Elmo.
Of course you were.
And I was a witch for like 10 years straight.
I was a cat one year, but like not, obviously I was younger, so like you know, a cute cat.
Not a Mean Girls cat.
No, exactly.
No,
like,
not.
I was younger.
Yeah.
But I remember, oh my gosh, I was dressed up as a cat, and I saw this cat in the window, and I was sitting there, and, like, I swear it was, like, looking at me. I was like, oh my gosh, I can communicate with the cat, because, like, I look like a cat, and thinks I'm a cat. I don't know, whatever. Also, I used to love Kim Possible. So in 4th grade, I dressed up as Kim Possible, and I had my hair, and the shirt, and, like, the cargo, or whatever. And I had a naked mole rat. I had Rufus.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell a funny story of something you remember happening when you were young.
At the before-mentioned Disney playset with a working train, I got really angry at my sister for some reason, who's 2 years older than me. So I turned the train on so the wheels were moving, and I stuck it in her hair.
Oh my gosh!
She had to get it cut out.
Oh my gosh.
I think she's blocked that out from her memory.
Wow.
Because we haven't brought that up in a really long time.
Let's not, because
I'm going to find that Disney train set and chase around with it, because I'm an asshole.
Oh, okay, I have something. So when I was younger, I had this really big, I guess it was like a dollhouse or whatever, but my grandma's friend, like, handmade it for me. It was huge. Like, it was, like, probably as tall as I am now. Like, it was huge. Like, Barbies could fit in it.
Dang.
It was huge. And I loved it. It was awesome. And there was different rooms. Like, there was a kitchen and, you know, bedrooms and the living room and, like, everything. So we went out the one day, and I had my little, you know, my Kelly doll in the kitchen on the bottom floor or whatever, and, like, they were just all in there. And my mom told me to lock my dog in the house, in his cage, rather. And I did. Or so I thought.
No.
We came home, and he greeted us at the door. And my mom was like, I thought you locked him in. And I was like, oh, I thought I did too, but I guess I didn't. And I walked in, and he had bit the face off of my Kelly doll. Oh! And I was so mad at him, and my mom was mad at him for just different reasons. He also pooped on the floor. So I was a little bit angry. I didn't care about the poop, you know, because
you did my Kelly doll,
and I was younger, so I was like, you in the fit, and like I was very upset at him, and I was really angry at my dog. I think that's the angriest I ever was with him. But
I just remembered the story that my parents won't let me forget. So I'm 4 years old, chilling in a car seat with my sister.
Okay.
And a truck drives past us that carries cows to be made into food. And my sister, who was 6, I told you the story, who was like 6, was like, Mom, where are the cows going in that truck? And me, apparently I was a smartass at a very early age. I sit there and in a sing-song voice just go, Amanda, they're going to get beefed! And she cried. 4 hours. She cried.
Terrible.
Whoops. Okay, next question. Is there any special things you've kept from when you were a child? My Elmo, clearly.
Yes.
What?
My blanket.
Oh, yeah, your blanket.
That's not even my original
That's a poncho
blanket.
now.
Yeah.
There's kind of a giant hole.
I had my baby blanket for a very, very long time. I didn't want to throw it away, but eventually my mom made me throw it away, and I was still kind of younger, and I want another one, so I got another one, and now it looks like my old one looked, which lots of holes.
It looks like a moth. Moths just attacked it.
Yeah.
You punched your arm through it last semester, and you're like, oh my god! I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was something weird you used to do as a child? Everything?
I don't know.
Told my sister that animals are going to go get slaughtered.
Oh, something weird I did as a child.
I never had like a running around naked stage, to my knowledge.
I don't think I did either.
I ate a dog biscuit once. I was like 3. My mom told me to try it. She meant feed to the dog. Don't say try it to a 3-year-old. They're gonna eat it.
No, something weird. I can't think of anything right now, so we're gonna skip that.
Okay.
What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger?
My friend's taking me into a cornfield in the middle of the night.
Oh my gosh, when I was in 1st grade.
Say it so casually.
Yeah, you can say it very. Okay, so when I was younger, I was in 1st grade, and I had to go in the after-school program because my mom worked. So I was in the after-school program, and there were these girls. They were probably, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, whatever. They were older than me. And they told me this story about Bloody Mary.
Oh.
About how if you go into the bathroom and turn off the lights and, like, say the name and this and that, And so I went into the bathroom, and I was going to the bathroom, and they were, like, saying stuff, and so I got really freaked out, and I started crying, and I went to her, and I sang how they told me about Bloody Mary, and I got super freaked out, and I was, like, just really scared about the whole thing, but I remember that, and I was, like, really upset about that, because I was like, oh my god, we're gonna see Bloody Mary! Ah!
We tried to do that in, like, first grade or
Granted,
something.
I still probably would not try it.
No.
I granted would probably still not try it because I'm not very good with scary things.
No.
But it's just some of those things, you know, like Ouija boards, stuff like that. Don't do it, okay?
I went to
Don't.
a Catholic school and we tried to do Bloody Mary in the bathroom. Guess how well that worked out?
Well, not well.
Last question. We're gonna whoop.
Moving on.
How is the world now different from how it was when you were a child?
How is it not?
When I was 13, younger, actually 14 younger, I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have...
What are a cell phone?
Like, what the... Like, my little cousin, who's 11, was like, oh my god, how didn't you have a cell phone? How didn't you play Candy Crush? Didn't exist.
It's called going outside and playing.
Reading.
Playing, kids.
Reading.
Peter got offended because it was like, well, I'm technology, so clearly you don't want me. But anyway.
Didn't have a computer.
Yeah, I was like reading, so I read so much. There was I forget the name of the books, but they were super tiny. They were like little.
I forget the name, but I remember the tiny books.
It's so many of them. I loved them.
And dial-up internet. I'm as old as the internet.
I think so, yeah.
1993. What up? AOL. Remember those days?
IMing.
Oh, MySpace.
I never had MySpace, but I remember I used to be so excited when I was like, oh my god. AIM. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, we're gonna go home and talk on AIM, right? What's your AIM name? What?
That was like the cool, yeah.
What the? No.
Yeah, and especially because I didn't have a cell phone until I was like, I don't even know,
I got
8th grade maybe.
I got a cell phone in 6th grade because it was my sister's old one.
Right.
And it had 30 minutes on it for a month, and I was not allowed to text.
Yeah.
And it was a flip phone.
Yeah, I had the flip phone, and
you can't dramatically close your phone anymore.
You can.
You can. You throw it against the wall and it breaks.
And it breaks.
Yeah. We just got really angry, so we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
And I think we just shared too much information about our lives.
Yeah. So that was a throwback tag, and we're gonna go edit some videos now, and we love you.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Bye.